Hi Taurus, welcome to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your tarot reader and Reiki Master. This is a video covering energy for Taurus, the general energy and influences between the 7th and the, between the 7th and the 21st of May. I think you're my 5th video of the day actually, and that's my baby, Tiny Daddy, sleeping. So apologies in advance if he does bark, but he's been very, very good and he's been perfectly silent for the last 3 hours or so. So this is a reading, as I said, general energy. I am going to do one of these for each of the star signs, and I will pull cards from both of the decks. I've already shuffled them. I'm also going to post on the site another video after I've done all the 12 star signs. I really want to look at the overall influences for everybody over the next couple of weeks between the 7th and the 21st. So I will do a video for that. And in that video as well, you know, I really want you guys to get to know me a little bit, sort of understand my perspective as a Reiki Master, you know, just sort of see about, you know, just sort of so you can see what my vibe is. But I will be pulling cards on that video as well. And yeah, just to get you guys to know who I am, make sure you know, subscribe to the page. Doesn't cost you anything. Key Wisdom Tarot. So, you know, like my page on Facebook as well. And, you know, there will be things going out sort of every day, every couple of days, just to keep you guys in check. So, as I said, we're going to be looking at the general energies for Taurus. It's on my list. General energies for Taurus. And general influences for Taurus between the 7th and the 21st of May 2018. As I said, I've already shuffled these cards, but I'm just going to do it again, you know, when they're on camera. I like to see the cards being shuffled personally, so it's just something that I like to do. Okay, this is for Taurus, the 7th and the 21st of May. Avengers, are you ready? They are ready. Okay, let's have a go. So, we've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and we have got the Hanged Man. Excuse me, sorry, one more wants to come out, so you have to pull it out. We've got the Four of Swords. Okay, so let's put that one there. And then I'm going to clarify in a second. Okay, this is love. This is love. This is what this is. Okay? And it's a situation that has stalled. A love situation that has stalled. The Ace of Cups is a gift from the universe. You know, aces are about emotions, and the Ace of Cups is about abundant emotions. It's about boundless joy, boundless love, you know, lots of love, lots of joy. You know, someone is really feeling that at the moment. Now, it could be you, Taurus, or it could be somebody else. It could be the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is your energy, Taurus. You're an earth sign. It's your energy, Taurus. It's also other earth signs, you know, Virgo and Capricorn. This could be related to, so one of you is in love, or someone's in love with somebody. Someone's in love with you, Taurus, or you're in love with somebody else. You're in love with the Queen of Pentacles, or someone else is in love with you. And not just in love with, I mean, it's literally like, I mean, I can't express how much love is in this card, is in the Ace of Cups, but there is a pause going on, and there's a pause really for two people. There's a pause, and there should be a pause, because this is the Hanged Man, major arcana energy. And the Hanged Man, this is how I explain the Hanged Man, so bear with me a second. The Hanged Man is, I know that I'm dissatisfied and I don't want that situation, and I know now that I want this, I want to go toward this. But I have to wait before I make a move. I have to wait. That is what's going on with the Hanged Man. The energy around you personally at the moment, the energy of the universe that's encouraging you at the moment, Taurus, it's in that space. And this is what the Four of Swords also represents. Fours represent our foundations, and sword energy is our mind, our thoughts, our ideas. And the Four of Swords is about getting to the root of our thoughts and our feelings and calming down our minds, similar to the Hanged Man. And that means you're in alignment. Some of you will be, the universe is saying, listen, just take a step back. You obviously have made a decision, you know what you want. Let's just try to understand the past. Let's just try to understand you know, why we had to go through the situation like we did. Let's spend some time meditating on that, reflecting on that, thinking about that before we offer our cup to anyone, before we go and make an offer and declare our love to somebody. You know, you're feeling, either you are feeling the Queen of Wands energy, or the Queen of Wands is the person you're involved with or that you're interested in. It could be, as I said, your energy. You know, you're a Taurus, you're an earth sign. It could be you, Taurus, or it could be a Capricorn or a Virgo. They're the earth signs, and it could be someone that you are seeing from a new perspective suddenly, and you know, it's interesting. I'm going to pull some cards to clarify. So from the this, I can't remember, the Radio White deck, and this just fell out. I'll put it back in, actually, the Star card. So this is a card of healing. This is similar card of healing, but also a card of destined and fated events. So like the universe is asking us to wait and stop. That's what's right for our destiny and for our healing and for the love, which is also seems to be destined. So let's just pull some cards to clarify. We'll just pull some cards out and we'll just look at each of them. I don't know how many I'll pull out. I'll just pull out as many as I feel. Okay, so there's a personal struggle that you're going through, Taurus, and that's related to somebody else, and it's related to this love that you have for somebody else. You are being challenged by this love. Now, let me just see if there's anything else. I said you are being challenged by this love, and I was going to say let's see if there's anything else. And these are the cards that came out for you. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Magician, and we've got the Sun. Okay, so whatever challenge you're feeling about this love relationship in the moment, about your emotions and your feelings, and whatever's challenging you, and it's related to somebody else, and it could be related to a specific person that you already know, and that you're already involved with, or it could just be related to you internally. You're going through this. You know, wand energy is about our inspiration. You know, it's about our passion, our action, things that drives us. So that could be another person, or it could just be yourself. You could be blocking your own thoughts, your own feelings. You're not connecting with your feelings, which is leaving you, or was leaving you, imbalanced. You know, your feelings and emotions about a person or a situation are hard for you to sort of accept and hard for you to handle. But what's coming in is this is coming in the Wheel of Fortune, Taurus, and the Wheel of Fortune is a card of change. A Wheel of Fortune is a shift in energy. A Wheel of Fortune is you can't control it, but the situation is going to change and it's going to be positive. And the reason for that is, you know, you spent a lot of time doing this. You spent a lot of time fighting your feelings, blocking your emotions, blocking what you're inspired and what you feel moved to do. You've spent a lot of time doing that, and you've poured a lot of energy into that. And this card is the transmutation of energy, so changing that energy. So what happens is we change, we shift the blockages, the blocking, we shift that, and we change that into this energy, into abundance, into joy, into growth, into everything out in the open, into nothing hidden anymore, nothing being blocked. You know, the wheel is turning, and really that energy that you've put in, this energy, which isn't really, we don't talk in negatives. I don't talk in negatives and positives, to be honest, because every experience is about raising our vibration. Even things that are negative or intense are about our healing. So I don't see anything as negative, because even when you put energy into blocking what you feel, or fighting against what you feel, or you're challenged by your emotions and your feelings, you're challenged by them, you pour all that energy and effort into it, and that's what turns the wheel. That's what turns the wheel, and that then becomes the sun. You know, there seems to be a disconnect really between really what's in your heart, what you feel, Taurus, and what you're allowing yourself to do. You're feeling a certain way, or you have been in the past, in the recent past, or in this next couple of weeks, feeling a certain way, but you've not been taking any action. You've been fighting your feelings, and that is going to move. That energy is shifting, and we're going to get the sun, we're going to get movement. And you know, we've got a gift from the universe. There's real love somewhere. I want to just clarify, I think the Queen of Pentacles, actually, let's just have a look at that. I'm just going to shuffle these. Look at my baby. Look. He's so lovely. Right, okay, there we go. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we've got Temperance, which is about active and passive, give and take. We're thinking before we're acting. We're being measured in our approach. You know, we're sort of, I really want to move now, but I feel it's not the right time. That's Temperance. It's like, I really want to not move now, but I feel it is the right time. That's Temperance. It's active and passive. It's taking that inspiration and guidance and that fire and that energy from the universe and leading to our healing and leading to action. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and what came out with that also is the King of Pentacles. So actually this could be two earth signs. Actually, it could be, you know, you Taurus and a Capricorn, or you Taurus and a Virgo, or you Taurus and a Taurus, you know. And this has been a very temperate, you know, and a very measured and rightly so approach. But there is balance. There's balance. You know, we've got balance with Temperance. We've got balance with the Four of Swords. You know, you've been challenged by your feelings, and your feelings were overwhelming. You know, in this deck, in this other deck, the looks really messy, doesn't it? In the other deck, the Ace of Cups is like overflowing, like it's a cup when it's full, it's overflowing with water or emotions, you know, and beauty, and there's a divine hand coming out of the cloud that holds it. So we get into thank you for drawing my attention to this card. We get into a stage of balance and meditation. We're going through a stage of balance and meditation. But what that brings in is the Sun. It brings in real clarity, and it also brings in real balance, because we've got two earth signs here. I know it might not be that, you know, it is another earth sign, Taurus. It might not be. It could be anybody. But these are earth sign cards, King and Queen of Pentacles, so they obviously balance each other out. So, you know, maybe there has been separation between the two of you. You know, maybe there is someone that you're in love with and that you have strong feelings for, and maybe they have strong feelings for you, because what we achieve is balance. You know, you've obviously had some time apart, and rightly so, you know, with the Hanged Man, and the approach has been, oh, I want to move, but I know it's not the right time. Like, I want to go toward this person, but I know it's not the right time. And it's that energy, that temperance, that patience that you put in is going to lead to balance between the two of you, which is beautiful. You know, abundance, joy, growth, you know, love, and real security, not like a fly-by-night thing. This is like long-term security. These are like this is husband and wife card. I mean, literally, the Pentacles is about building life, building solid foundations, you know, going towards structure and love and relationships and generosity and, you know, financial abundance, you know. This is what the Pentacle energy is about, and we've got a real balance. So the King and Queen, whether that's, you know, obviously you're one of them, Taurus, and whether it's another earth sign, a Capricorn or a Virgo or a Taurus, or somebody else, totally doesn't matter. You know, you're matching each other's energies now, and this has been for the right time, divine timing. So I'm just going to pull, finally, Taurus. I'm going to pull some advice cards. I like to talk quite a lot, actually, so I like to just pull some advice just at the end, just to really be clear about what your focus should be, where your focus should be during this next 2 weeks between the 7th and the 21st of May, Taurus. Okay, so we're just going to pull one card from this deck. Okay, and it is the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles that's beautiful. The Eight of Pentacles is putting work in to something, and Pentacles is coins, and it's about things that we put our energy and effort into in order to manifest in this world. So we put in our energy into my job, into my house, to pay my mortgage, to make my money, into my business, into my friendships, into my relationships, into my partner. That's what this is. This is Eight of Pentacles, and it's about it's the work that you put in, and to build solid foundations. This is what you need to do this over the next couple of weeks. You need to put some work in. Let's see maybe what we need to put this work into. So let's just have these last two cards now, please. Clear advice cards for Taurus between, there's too many there. Taurus between, there's too many, but they're all really, really positive. But I'll put them all back. I just want two cards for Taurus. I'm looking at my little list. I've got a list of the star signs and everything, and the dates, the 7th, between the 7th and the 21st, so I don't forget. So just advice for Taurus between the 7th and the 21st of May. That card's fallen out again. I'll put it back and you've seen it. Yeah, you know what that card is. It's about maybe putting work in to stop this, you know. But I'll pull 2 more cards, please. Just clear advice, please, keep energies, between the 7th and the 21st of May for Taurus, please. Okay, there we go. We're ready. Well, I mean, I can't do anything about the cards. You know, there has been a real personal struggle that's related to somebody else, you know, or some other people, or another situation in your life, other people around you when it's 5. But you lead to balance. It leads to balance. And the 7 of Swords, people talk about this as being the trickery card and lying, but really there could be an idea of you lying to yourself, and you not being upfront and honest with yourself, which is a theme, to be honest. Again, you know, you're not being able to make your mind up, not being clear about what it is you want. But we've got to put work into being upfront with ourselves, being clear with our actions, being decisive, making decisions. We've got to be upfront about and you, Taurus, you know, Taurus out there, Taurians out there, you've got to be upfront with yourself and put the work in to yourself, into understanding where you are causing blockages in your life, where you are creating blocks in your life. And you've got to work to overcome these blocks. You've got to work because you have the Sun card, you know, you have the Sun, you know, you've got to work to overcome these blocks, and working to overcome these blockages. Look what it will lead to. I'll just put them down, because this is what working to overcome these blockages will lead to. These, again, that card that's been in everyone's, but it will lead to this. It'll lead to balance and love and security and all the traditional things that you might want, Taurus. So, you know, really, it might also lead to a love offer. It might lead to coming together with somebody else from your past. You've got to put work into understanding your patterns. You know, 8s are about patterns, they're about infinity. It's about patterns, and it's about cycles, and maybe maybe this is how you always are. You know, you're always blocking yourself, you're always challenging, you're always blocking how you really feel, you're always stopping yourself from taking action, you're always being indecisive. You know that's a cycle. You know, you used to doing that. You used to staying put where you are and not letting it in, not letting this person in or that person in, not letting your feelings dictate your life, not letting your thoughts being clear in these areas. You know, you're all about the coin. You're an earth sign like me. I'm an earth sign. I'm a Capricorn. Earth signs are about building coins, stability. That's what we're about. And sometimes our thoughts, our emotions, our feelings about ourselves or our self-esteem can really stop us from really achieving full abundance in all areas of our life. It's not just about the money, it's not just about the coin, it's about security in all areas, emotional security and stability, you know, mental security, stability and stability at a soul level. And there's some reason you're blocking it. Your job, your advice, this for the next between the 7th and the 21st of May, Taurus, is to put work into stopping this blockage, removing these blockages, being indecisive, and start being decisive. You know, start coming into clarity, because if you put that work in, you'll get the Sun, you'll get your Queen or your King of Pentacles, you'll get your marriage that you want, you'll get the security that you want, you'll get the business and the growth and the abundance that you want. But you must stop blocking yourself and stop putting yourself in a box. I hope that was helpful. You know, I really do hope that was helpful, Taurus, because it's challenging. You know, the energy's been really challenging for everybody. So that's why it's really important that you check out my key wisdom video that I will post, which will show you the energies of the key energies that we're all focused on for the next couple of weeks. If you would like a personal reading to look at what some of these challenges are, what some of these blockages might be, what might have been holding us back from making a decision, contact me, kiwisdomtarot@gmail.com. You can look at the links in the description box. You know, get in touch with me on Facebook as well. and on Instagram, Key Wisdom Tarot. And you know, I'll do like I'll be posted every couple of days as well. But really, please check out the other videos as well, the general energy and general advice for star signs for everybody over the next couple of weeks. I hope you've enjoyed this. Taurus, have a fabulous day, my love. Take care. Goodbye.